Is Uber actually letting you know where you're supposed to go before you accept the trip?
Xbox, Twitter, Uber,
Postmates,
Netflix, Movie Pass,
Google,
eBay,
DoorDash,
Apple, Amazon, Airbnb,
The Apptrepreneur. Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur. If this is your first time here and you happen to like this video, please do me a favor. Click that subscribe button and ring that bell so you're notified when future videos come out. And if you are a current subscriber, please make sure that you are still subscribed. YouTube has been unsubscribing a lot of people recently, and it's really bothersome. So anyway, I'm a little late talking about this, but I want to talk about it anyway because this story hit while I was recovering from my mouth surgery, and you can still hear the I've got some technology in my mouth right now, and it makes it very hard to talk. But I want to talk about this because I think there's something that a lot of Uber tubers are missing. At least the ones that I've watched seem to be missing at this point. Now, I first got this story tip from Dustin is Driving, so thank you, Dustin, for sharing this with me. And apparently in San Francisco, you're seeing trips like this, where you are getting rides and it's actually letting you know where the destination is before you accept the ride. Now, this is like absolutely crazy because why would Uber do this? Now, here's the thing. This is not exactly entirely a new thing. It is a new thing for Uber, I believe. I don't think Uber has ever done this before. However, we have seen DoorDash, Postmates, and most notably Lyft try this. They have experimented with letting the driver, the courier, whatever, know where they are going before they accept the trip. Typically, these test runs don't expand anywhere. And why not? Well, I think it's pretty obvious because when you can see where you're going, most people cherry pick the rides. They decide, it's a short ride, not worth my time. Not worth it at all. So why is Uber testing it now? Especially since Uber does more than any other company to keep information from the drivers. I think it has a lot to do with AB5 actually. Because here's the thing, and I've said this before. Thing is, AB5 does not automatically make you an employee. It doesn't. You can still remain an independent contractor as long as Uber and Lyft give in on some concessions. And one of the things that they have to do for you to stay an independent contractor under AB5 is you have to know what the job entails. That means you have to know where you're going. I'm noticing that this test is being conducted in San Francisco. Now, just to let you know, I expect Uber and Lyft to fight AB5 as much as they can. They are going to put an initiative on the ballot. They are going to try to get an exemption for AB5. They will do all of that first. But in the meantime, I think they are preparing for a future, just in case everything fails, that they want to keep you independent. So what are they going to do? They are going to cave in on those concessions. Which means, in California at the very least, I think Uber drivers, if they want to keep us independent and if all else fails, will be able to see where their trip is going. Now that does raise the question, well, then Uber and Lyft is going to be hell in California because you're going to have drivers ignoring the small trips. Yes, and Uber will have to do something about that. Personally, what makes the most sense to me, I think charging a short ride fee, which goes completely to the driver, will go a long way to helping mitigate that problem. So this is not nationwide. I don't expect it to go nationwide. I think it's Uber just preparing for a worst case scenario. At the absolute most, it'll be in California and nowhere else. Because at this point, it's become a power trip for Uber. They want to control you, and California is making that very hard, but they don't want to leave California. There's way too much money, not to mention their headquarters are there. So They're preparing for every possible scenario. That's why I think this is being tested. So nobody get your hopes up. I don't think it's going to expand anywhere near what people hope it's going to. It's going to, at most, be in California. Now, that begs the question, why would they even test it if it's the last resort? Simple. They're studying to see how people react with it. They're studying the driver's patterns. And if they see some problems, they're going to experiment with how to fix those problems. That's what it is. At least that's what I believe anyway. But what says you? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I would love to know. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, of course, but even as little as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly and get access to my Patreon's exclusive blog. Also, if gas prices are getting just a little down, check out the Get Upside app below. It's totally free, but you get cash back on every gas purchase. If you want more content from me, check out Kevin T. Rodriguez, the Apptrepreneur vlogs, and Autograph Hound. And finally, if you want to talk to me or other fellow rideshare drivers out there, check us out at the Apptrepreneur Hangouts on Facebook. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.